Associated with a Microsoft ID, it shows below the account name. Otherwise, it gives you the option to add a Microsoft ID. Now we will set up a brand new user.
January 2026. A Reddit post in RJar's technology explodes to the front page with 127,000 upvotes in 8 hours. The title, I just demicrosofted my entire life and I've never felt more free. The user describes systematically removing every Microsoft product from their digital existence. Deleted Windows, deleted Microsoft 365, deleted OneDrive, deleted Outlook, deleted Edge, deleted Skype, deleted Teams, even deleted LinkedIn once they learned Microsoft owned it. Replaced everything with open source or non-Microsoft alternatives. LibreOffice for documents, Thunderbird for email, Firefox for browsing, Nextcloud for cloud storage, Jitsi for video calls. The entire Microsoft ecosystem gone. The post includes detailed guides for each replacement, screenshots showing the process, cost comparison showing $840 annual savings, performance comparisons showing everything runs faster, and most importantly, a privacy analysis showing zero data going to Microsoft anymore. The post goes viral beyond Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Demicrosofting becomes a movement. People sharing their journeys of completely eliminating Microsoft from their lives. The hashtag #ShockDemicrosoft hits 340 million views on TikTok. And what started as individual frustration with Windows 11 has evolved into systematic rejection of Microsoft's entire business model. Users aren't just switching operating systems, they're erasing Microsoft completely from their digital lives, and they're documenting every step so others can follow. The Complete Replacement Guide that weaponized the Revolt December 2025. A comprehensive guide appears on GitHub titled The Complete Microsoft Elimination Handbook, written by a coalition of privacy advocates, open source developers, and former Microsoft employees. The guide is brutally thorough, 347 pages, every Microsoft product listed with detailed replacement instructions, not just for tech experts, written for everyone, grandmothers, small business owners, students, anyone who can follow step-by-step instructions. The handbook includes something devastating to Microsoft, a cost calculator. Users input which Microsoft services they use. The calculator shows total annual cost of Microsoft ecosystem, then shows total cost of open source replacements. Average savings, $680 annually for individuals, $4,200 annually for small businesses. Over 5 years, that's $3,400 saved for individuals, $21,000 for businesses. Jennifer Martinez runs a graphic design business in Austin, 5 employees. She used the calculator, discovered her business was spending $6,140 annually on Microsoft products, Office 365 subscriptions, OneDrive storage, Windows licenses for new computers. She followed the handbook, switched to Ubuntu and LibreOffice, Nextcloud for storage, Thunderbird for email. Total annual cost, $240 for Nextcloud hosting. She's saving $6,600 annually. She posted about it online. Her story got 2.8 million views. Comments flooded with small business owners calculating their own Microsoft costs and realizing how much they're wasting. The Microsoft account deletion, wave that panicked executives.
Microsoft received backlash when it released Windows 11 in 2021, part of that being for the TPM 2.0 and CPU requirements. Computers even just a few years old were deemed obsolete.
November 2025. Microsoft's user retention team notices something alarming. Microsoft account deletions spiking dramatically. October 2025. 340,000 accounts deleted. Normal monthly average is 80,000. November hits 890,000 deletions. December exceeds 1.2 million. These aren't inactive accounts being cleaned up. These are active users deliberately deleting their Microsoft accounts and everything associated with them. Internal Microsoft emails leaked to The Verge show executives panicking. One email from a VP of Consumer Services. We're losing users at rates we've never seen. They're not just switching to competitors. They're actively erasing their Microsoft identity, deleting accounts, removing data, opting out of everything. This isn't churn, this is rejection. The deletion process itself became a viral protest. Microsoft makes Account deletion intentionally difficult. Requires navigating through multiple confirmation screens. Warns users they'll lose access to everything. The process is designed to create friction and discourage deletion. Users started documenting the deletion process and posting it online. Screenshotting every manipulative confirmation screen Microsoft shows. Are you sure you want to delete your account? You'll lose access to Office, OneDrive, Xbox, Skype. Users responding, yes, that's the entire point. I want nothing to do with Microsoft. The screenshots became memes. Microsoft's desperate attempts to retain users exposed as manipulative dark patterns. One viral TikTok shows a user going through the deletion process. Microsoft's final warning screen says, "This action is permanent and cannot be undone. All your files, emails, and data will be deleted forever." The user clicks delete and says to camera, "Good. Microsoft shouldn't have any of my data. That's why I'm deleting it." The SKU video has 8.7 million views. The family decommissioning movement that spread virally.
I'm having a great time right now. It's been 30 minutes of trying to install one program. Holy. Do you ever feel like Windows just keeps getting worse? It's almost like every week they add more bloat, ads, half-baked updates on features that already work just fine, and slide in AI crap where it shouldn't be. Not to mention making it harder and harder to have any semblance of privacy while you use the damn.
October 2025. A mother in Wisconsin posts a Facebook status that goes viral in parenting groups. Just removed Microsoft from our entire household. 5 people, 8 devices, 0 Microsoft products remaining. Kids adjusted in 2 days. Husband loves it. I'm never going back. Her post gets shared 89,000 times. Her family had been all in on Microsoft, Windows computers, Xbox, Microsoft 365 family subscription, OneDrive storing all family photos, Outlook for email. Windows 11's forced updates during her daughter's online school classes became the breaking point. Her 8th grader's computer restarted mid-Zoom class for updates. Teacher marked her absent. It happened 3 times in 2 weeks. She made the decision. Entire family off Microsoft. Bought Chromebooks for the kids. Moved family photos to Google Photos. Canceled Microsoft 365. Switched to Google Docs. Sold the Xbox. Bought a Nintendo Switch. The transition took 1 weekend. Kids didn't care. They access everything through web browsers anyway. Her detailed post became a template. Parenting Facebook groups, mom blogs, homeschool communities started sharing family to Microsofting guides. The movement gained momentum because parents talked to other parents. When one family successfully eliminates Microsoft, they tell their friends. Those friends try it. Success spreads organically. Rebecca Thompson has 3 kids, ages 7, 11, and 14. She followed the guide. Removed Microsoft from their household completely. The unexpected benefit shocked her. Her kids' screen time decreased 40%. Why? Xbox Game Pass created endless gaming options encouraging constant play. The Nintendo Switch has individual game purchases. Kids play specific games they chose instead of endlessly browsing Game Pass. Rebecca posted, "I de-Microsofted to escape Windows 11. Accidentally improved my kids' gaming habits." Win-win. The workplace rebellion, where employees refused Windows, September 2025. Something unprecedented happens at a mid-sized marketing agency in Denver. The company buys 40 new computers for office expansion. All come with Windows 11 Pro. Employees refuse to use them. Not complain? Refuse. 23 employees sign a letter to management. "We will not use Windows 11. It's a productivity disaster and privacy nightmare. Provide alternative operating systems, or we'll use our personal computers." Management initially dismissed the letter, told employees to adapt or find other jobs. Mistake. 12 employees, the most productive people on the team, started bringing personal MacBooks and Linux laptops to work. Refused to touch company Windows computers. Used their own devices exclusively. Management couldn't fire them. They were still producing excellent work, just not on company computers. The standoff lasted 3 weeks. Management realized they had a choice: lose 12 valuable employees or accommodate the operating system request. They chose accommodation. Bought MacBooks for 8 employees who wanted Mac. installed Ubuntu on 12 computers for employees who wanted Linux. The rebellion succeeded. Word spread through industry networks. Other employees at other companies realized they could refuse Windows too, especially skilled workers in tight labor markets. If you're good at your job and hard to replace, you have leverage. By December 2025, similar workplace rebellions happened at 47 companies, according to reports on workplace discussion forums. David Chen is a senior software engineer at a financial services firm. His team of 8 developers sent management a unified message: "We're switching to Linux. You can provide company Linux laptops, or we'll use our own. We're not asking permission. We're informing you of our decision." Management initially refused. All 8 engineers started using personal Linux laptops. Management caved within a week, issued Linux laptops to the entire team. The Revenge. Uninstall videos that became therapeutic. December 2025. A new genre emerges on TikTok and YouTube. Microsoft uninstall videos. But these aren't technical tutorials. They're cathartic performances. Users filming themselves dramatically uninstalling Windows and Microsoft products while explaining everything Microsoft did to anger them. The videos are emotional, therapeutic, and extremely popular. One video format goes viral. Everything Microsoft did to me, a breakup story. Users narrate their Microsoft frustrations while visually deleting everything. You forced updates during my thesis defense presentation. Delete Windows. You spied on my private files. Delete OneDrive. You wouldn't let me shut down my own computer. Delete Microsoft account. The format provides emotional catharsis through literal deletion. You made me hate computers. He installs Ubuntu. The final shot is him working peacefully. Comments flooded with people sharing their own Microsoft horror stories. The videos serve a purpose beyond entertainment, their permission. Watching someone successfully delete Microsoft and survive, thrive even, gives viewers confidence to do the same. Microsoft can't respond to these videos without looking worse. The videos keep coming, hundreds uploaded weekly, each one documenting personal Microsoft failures and successful elimination. Where this ends, January 2026. Microsoft faces something they never prepared for: systematic user rejection of their entire ecosystem. People aren't switching to specific competitors. They're eliminating Microsoft completely from their digital lives. The Microsoft Elimination Handbook downloaded 8.2 million times. The T adds the Microsoft hashtag at 580 million views. Estimated 23 million users have completely removed all Microsoft products. Bill Gates is watching users actively work to erase the company he founded. This isn't passive switching. This is active elimination. Users celebrating freedom from Microsoft, finding joy in deletion, experiencing relief at no longer being monitored, interrupted, or disrespected. If this showed you how users are erasing Microsoft, share it, because this is rejection at a civilizational level. Millions deciding Microsoft doesn't deserve a place in their digital lives, systematically removing every product, every service, every connection, and discovering they're better off without it. That's the ultimate verdict on Windows 11. Not just bad enough to switch operating systems, bad enough to eliminate entirely. And Microsoft has no response that doesn't admit they created this by disrespecting users. That's why Bill Gates knows this isn't a crisis he can solve.